What's up guys, welcome back to the channel where we talk about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. I hope you all had a great week with all the gains in the cryptocurrency markets. It's been basically all green this week. Pretty much all projects and coins are on a little uptrend. Let's see where that takes us. So it's safe to say that we've talked about few different projects for the past few weeks, and we've explained exactly what these guys are about. In today's video, I thought I'll make a little update, a little news update on 3 of the projects that we spoke about, because some of the news to do with these projects have been very interesting. These things can impact those projects a lot. So let's see what the news are with those projects. So the first one is TTC. We've done a little review on ttc.eco recently, which you can definitely check out. I'm going to link it below in the description if you want to have a look and see exactly what this project is about. So TTC protocol acquires Alive. It's a global video sharing service, and it's increasing its user base to 22 million people. So TTC bought Alive, which is a video sharing platform very similar to YouTube in the way it works. And now people who are using services to do with TTC have risen to 22 million, which is a very impressive number. So total base of the users that were using Alive is 10 million, which nearly doubled the current 12 million users of current TTC projects. This means 22 million people are now using services of TTC. All of these guys are from China, North America, India, and more. So this is a great step for TTC Eco project. It will definitely make people more aware of what these guys do. These guys have doubled their user base by acquiring Alive, which was a very smart move. Another piece of news for the TTC protocol project is that they're bringing in Descent, DCT, to Git.eco as a partner. So these guys have confirmed a partnership with DCT. So what is Git.eco? It's a token incentivized collaboration community for developers where the reward for contribution is distributed with transparency and clear logic. It is an open source project launched by TTC protocol with a core philosophy as following. And here is a little quote from them. We believe in the power of collective intelligence, that when more people are working for a same goal, it can generate a bigger and better impact for the world. So this Git.eco platform is another platform for TTC to make an impact and really go after the developers in the community to collaborate and work with each other. It looks like a very decent platform. So judging by those 2 pieces of recent news for TTC protocol, these guys have been making a lot of impact in the past few weeks in developing more partnerships and extending their user base to get their TTC reward engine used by more and more people. So in the past few weeks, we've also made few videos about IoT chain. We spoke about what these guys do and what these guys are about. If you want to check that video out, it's a full review of the project. I will also link this below, so definitely have a look at that if you're interested in what IoT chain really is. In the first piece of news for IoT chain, I want to have a look at this Steemit post, which is very interesting. There are some few very exciting bits of news in this article, which we're going to look at right now. So according to a report by Ericsson Mobility, is expected that there will be upwards of 28 billion connected devices worldwide by 2021. By 2025, IDC forecasts that 95% of data generated by the Internet of Things will be produced in real time. So how does this impact IoT chain? Well, IoT chain is a light operating system for IoT devices, and the fact that there will be 28 billion connected devices worldwide by 2021, which is only a few years away, is a huge news for these guys. If this becomes reality, IoT chain can make a real mark on the entire market and become one of the leading operating systems of those devices. So this article also talks about what IoT really is and what these guys do. So supply chain finance, these guys enable credible inclusive financial solutions through asset digitalization and creditization. So this means that by using IoT chain smart contracts, lenders and borrowers in the financial sphere can reach an online credit agreement to clarify rights and avoid repeat pledges. So this is the financial sphere of IoT, of Internet of Things, and how that's going to work. Share economies, we've touched on that in the review very heavily, so yeah, I do recommend you check that out. So what sharing economy is, it's the ability to share things that you own, like a bike, a car, a house, or data, or your data, to companies without a middleman. So basically you get to decide what happens with those things, and also you get to decide exactly what happens with your data, and if you want to share it, sell it or not. Another article that I found that was released 8 days ago that touches on IoT chain is telling us about the chips in blockchain and how important those things are in the IoT sphere and in the future of Internet of Things. So as we know, IoT chain will have their own chip, which will allow Internet of Things devices to have an identity. It will also do data acquisition, storage of the data, and edge computing. So having this chip on the device will allow them to have their own identity, their own ID, and that will then help to share data collected by those devices, and it will also help determine which devices are which and how to make them work with each other. So this is a very interesting article, as I said, from only 8 days ago. It has a little video and introduction of IoT chip and what it exactly does. So I do recommend you watch it if you are interested in IoT chain. And by the way, I will link all of those articles that we're talking about today in the description of the video, so you have plenty of links to go through if you are interested in those projects. The third piece of news about IoT chain that we're going to be talking about today is this article from NASDAQ. It talks about the current state of the personal data that's being shared between companies right now and the way that's handled, and how IoT chain can help protect that data, the personal data of everyone using different types of things. So it says, IoT chain, decentralized digital identities and blockchain, the first step in protecting personal data assets. So as we know, many devices around us now collect data about us and then distribute that data to certain companies who are then able to put relevant ads and things of that nature around us to make us, for example, buy products. Right now, our data isn't very secure. It's easy to get hold of that data and it's easy to distribute it. However, IoT chain works very hard to making sure that data is being stored securely and you get to choose exactly what happens with it at all times. So, the third and final project that we're going to be talking about today is called XMAX. We've done many videos about XMAX up to this date, so if you are interested in learning what exactly these guys are about, make sure you check out the link in the description. I will link a full review of their project in there, so definitely check it out. There are two articles about XMAX that we're going to touch on today. The first one being the successfully held Global Community Acceleration Camp and Global Captains Alliance Conference that was held a few days ago by XMAX, and these guys managed to get their word out there, the idea about the project to the community, and also make loads of discussions and connections with different CEOs of huge companies. We've talked about this press release just recently in a video that we've done about XMAX, a little update, so if you are interested, make sure you check that out. So the final piece of news for today is yet again about XMAX. It's a little weekly update on their Medium page, which is very exciting for the project. These guys are announcing few different partnerships, which we're going to be looking at right now. So ecosystem partnerships, XMAX and CBD. Through close cooperation with XMAX's ecosystem, CBD cross-border data and credit ecosystem obtained investment from Manzi VC this week. CBD is based on a decentralized cross-border data platform and enables cross-border trade, cross-border finance, and international payments. So XMAX will be doing a partnership with CBD. Another partnership is with SAC. SAC is a Saturn chain, works closely with XMAX's entertainment ecosystem. SAC has received investments from investment institutions including Genesis, Brink Assets, Consensus Lab, Consensus Capital, and many others. So SAC will support recording digital asset on the blockchain and build an autonomous user-centered community with partnership with XMAX. In this update from the Medium page, we've also got a little overview of the marketing and brand building that they've been doing for the past few days. which include the Asia camp that we've been talking about recently in one of the videos. So these were some of the updates for the projects that we've touched on recently in the past few weeks. All of those news have a potential to make a real impact on the projects, so it's always good to have a little catch up of what these guys are about, what these guys are doing to make sure the projects go ahead and go in the right direction. So these were the recent news for TTC, IoT chain and XMAX. If you found this video useful, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. This is it for today. I'll see you in the next one.